how Butter the cat became the smallest boss in the house. In a quiet home, surrounded by trees and sunlight streaming through the windows, there lives a small cat named Butter. Butter isn't just any cat. He's a Maine Coon, fluffy and grand, with amber eyes full of quiet mischief. But what makes Butter stand out the most isn't his fur or his size. In fact, he's the smallest one in the house. What truly sets him apart is his personality. Butter may be little, but he runs the show.
But, sit. Sit.
In that same house lived two big dogs. Maple, a golden retriever with soft eyes and an even softer heart, and Bacon, a calm, thoughtful husky. Maple and Bacon have always been easygoing, happy to nap on dog beds or wander around the yard. For a long time, it was just the two of them. But their family had always dreamed of adding a cat to the mix, not just any cat though. They hoped for a cat who would love being part of a dog-friendly family. A cat who might play with the dogs, nap beside them, maybe even form an unlikely friendship. That's when Butter came into their lives. From the moment they met him, there was an unexplainable feeling, a quiet spark that said, "This is the one." Butter had that calm, steady look, but also a little fire in his eyes. Like he might just be brave enough to hold his own with two big dogs. Still, no one could know for sure how things would go. Because as it turned out, Butter had never seen a dog before. The first time Maple and Bacon approached him, Butter froze. His tiny body puffed up, his tail turned into a giant feather duster, and his eyes widened in alarm. If Maple and Bacon entered a room, Butter wouldn't even step inside. It was clear he was scared, maybe even a little angry. And really, who could blame him?
Yeah.
Some cats never get over that kind of fear. But Butter's family believed things could be different for him. They decided not to rush.
Hey! Butter! Get down! Now!
Instead of forcing introductions, they gave Butter space. The dogs would lie down quietly on their beds while Butter wandered the house at his own pace. Slowly, day by day, Butter inched closer. One thing that helped was sharing the couch. The family would sit in the middle, gently petting Maple, Bacon, and Butter all at once. At first, Butter could barely handle it. He'd hop up onto the couch, his little paws tentative, stay for a few seconds, then suddenly realize, "I'm too close to the dogs," and off he'd go. But each time, he stayed a little longer.
But, Butter. Hey, what are you doing?
What's beautiful about this kind of bond is that it doesn't happen all at once. It's in the quiet moments, in the steady patience of letting Butter learn that Maple and Bacon meant no harm. In those little steps, one paw closer, 1 minute longer, until the fear wasn't fear anymore. Before long, Butter's curiosity grew into playfulness. And then, without anyone really noticing the exact moment, Butter wasn't the scared kitten anymore. He was the boss. Now, Maple and Bacon can often be found lying peacefully, and Butter will see that as his invitation to stir things up. He'll pounce on Maple's tail. He'll sneak up behind Bacon and tap him on the back like he's saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." And the dogs, they don't seem to mind one bit. If anything, it feels like they've accepted Butter as their tiny, mischievous little brother. These days, Butter, Maple, and Bacon aren't just pets living under the same roof. They're a real family. Watching them together, you can't help but feel something warm in your chest. The way they curl up together, the way they play, even the way Butter can't help but push his luck sometimes, it's all so natural, so full of quiet love. That old stereotype that cats and dogs can't be friends doesn't stand a chance here. Maple, Bacon, and Butter have become proof that the most unlikely friendships can bloom if you just give them time and patience. Their family shares these small moments with the world through an Instagram account called @MapleBaconButter. It's not about showing off. It's about sharing real, honest glimpses of life with these three: the cuddles, the chaos, and everything in between. Looking at Butter now, it's hard to believe he was ever that frightened kitten hiding in the corner. His story reminds us that the smallest ones can carry the biggest hearts. And sometimes, all it takes is kindness, patience, and a little bit of trust to turn strangers into family. If this story brought a smile to your face, I gently encourage you to check out their journey online, or maybe even leave a like or subscribe. It's a small way to keep reminding ourselves that love in all its forms can show up when we least expect it.
Our team works hard behind the scenes to find and share real-life stories that truly matter. Every video is crafted with care, carefully researched, edited with trusted sources, and always treated with the respect these stories deserve. What you see isn't just made to inspire, it's meant to be real and meaningful.